Well, hey, how y'all doing on this beautiful, gorgeous, rainy Chuseok holiday? So for you, I want to show all something kind of unique. And it's the Parklands Canada CADPAT, which is Canadian Disruptive Pattern Poncho. Modeled after the United States Army, or USGI poncho. It's an item I picked up back in 2013 from an online vendor from Canada, actually eBay, a guy from Canada. This item, it was like $30 at the time, maybe a little more, yeah, about 35 I think. It's not surplus. From what I learned, you cannot buy Canadian surplus equipment that is under the CADPAT, under the modern camo pattern. So if you find something like this online, it is going to be a commercial item. In particular, this one's made in China. But however, despite that, I like this. Now you can see I'm wearing it as a poncho, and that's because today I was out hiking and filming, and it was so wet that the rain went through this raincoat. You know, it was actually, my skin was getting damp and everything. So I put this on to give me double protection. And like I said, I've had this for 3 years. It works great. It's a heavy poncho, it's double layered, so you've got this outer layer here. And then you've got this, I don't know if you want to call it rubber coating or whatever underneath. But it's a very thick, heavy poncho, which is a pro and a con. The pro is it keeps you warmer. It's a little more durable than, say, the USGI, I would say. The problem is it doesn't pack up as well. So if you're trying to get this into a small package, it's a little pain in the butt. Keep that in mind if you have a smaller backpack or something. Like other USGI modeled ponchos, it's got these holes here, right, that you can snap together. And you got this large grommet hole right here that you can tie stuff down. And you got, of course, grommet hole here, which has some 550 cord. So they help me use this to tie it down just even quicker when I set it up. I use this quite a lot, actually. It's one of my favorite ponchos. Now, if there ever was a problem with it, let me try to get this off real quick. I don't know how this happened. I don't know if it's something I did or what. But, by the way, here's the Parklands Canada label, CA number 42214, proudly made in China. Fabricate in China, I guess you might say in French. Probably butchered that, sorry. There was a leak in the seam, a pinhole leak, right here. It was a pinhole, and so whenever it rained on a day like this, for example, water was dripping through. So what I did was put a piece of 100-mile-per-hour tape here, and it's been fine just since. Like I said, I don't know how it got there. It could have been something I did, but it was a little pinhole, and poof, caused that. Now, the hood on the back of it, there's like a little thing here. So I gotta admit, you know, I don't wear this much as a poncho. I use it as a cover. But to help tighten it, there's another, good grief, I'm trying to get this for you also, sorry if it's a little messy. Another little grommet hole here on the hood. It pops out right here, that gives a little bit of ventilation in the back and still keeps you covered. You got these drawstrings here. Look at another video of mine about the Parklands CADPAT poncho liner that I've also used quite extensively. You know, just like a lot of these USGI modeled gear, they are designed to interact. The poncho liner is designed to snap to this and tie together to make, I'm sorry, not snap, the poncho liner does not snap to this, but it ties down to these grommet points to make like a summertime sleeping bag, you know, warm weather sleeping bag. I would say if you can find this online, maybe if Canada, if you're Canadian, you'll have an easier time finding this. As an American, Canadian, you know, whoever, if you can find one of these and get it at a good price, I would say go for it. It's a nice product. I like the camo pattern, better than the digital green that we have to use in the Army. It kind of fits in with the surrounding here. Although, if you can look behind me, you can see how this is light green, kind of a dark green, but it's okay. It's very woodsy. Very natural, looks great. I say go for it. I hope you enjoyed that review. Please like, share, and subscribe, and send me any comments and questions you may have. Thank you.
Do it! Just do it! Yes, you can!